Hello, thank you for tuning into Seraphi in Action's virtual conference centered around motherhood. It is my esteemed pleasure to introduce to you the board members of Seraphi in Action. First and foremost, we have our president slash chief executive officer and founder of Seraphi in Action, Mrs. Chastity Sonnier. Next, we have our chief operating officer, who's also our vice president of Seraphi in Action, Mrs. Natasha Poole. Next, we have our Chief Financial Officer of Seraphi in Action, Mrs. Bertisha Craig. We have our Chief Marketing Officer, also our Senior Vice President of Marketing, Mrs. Vidya Alexander. We have Mrs. Angela Sibley, who serves as our Director of Membership and Sponsorships. We have Mrs. Barbara Bailey, who serves as our Advisor and Chaplain of Seraphi in Action. Last, we have our Secretary of Seraphi in Action, Dr. Miriam Anderson. Please enjoy the conference.
The mission of Seraphi in Action and our goal is to bring young ladies together for self-healing and wellness. We want our young ladies to know that they are not alone. Empowering young ladies to think and execute their ideas in a positive and constructive way is a tool that Seraphi in Action is dedicated to. Our goal is to focus on culture awareness, women empowerment, education, and self-awareness so that young ladies can have the tools to effectively thrive in this world as an adult.
Hi, my name is V. Alexander, and I am the VP of Marketing for Seraphi in Action. We're so happy to see you today. Thank you so much for joining us for our conference. You may be wondering, why are we here? What is Seraphi in Action, and what's the purpose? Well, our purpose is to identify self-awareness within oneself and deepen relationships among women in the community of all ethnic backgrounds and ages. We strive to encourage self-growth and development, as well as inspire, support, and challenge each woman to become improved, magnificent beings that we know all of you are. We're so excited to have you today. Enjoy the conference.
Joy. What a joy it is to hear the words and the wisdom and insight that you have. You are a phenomenal speaker. Thank you so much for your wisdom. I love that. So, how do we feel about membership, ladies?
Oh my goodness, Natasha, memberships are so important. And without the generous contributions of our sponsors and our donors, we wouldn't have been able to award a Bailey Scholarship Fund scholarship to a recipient this year. But because we have such wonderful supporters and contributors and members, we're able to bestow upon one lucky young lady something that will help her not only build her self-esteem, further her education, but help her continue to lift women who will lift women for future generations.
Well, membership is important. It's an important factor of an organization. And we are a woman organization, and we are building collectively to basically place an impact or embark an impact in somebody's life. And without the memberships and without the sponsors, we could not be whole. We are here to elevate and embody the next lady. And we have to have the fiduciary responsibility in order to do it. We have to be able to just collectively keep moving forward and keep progressing. And my charge is to get more ladies into the flock to do the work. We need the willing workers. Everyone that's on this team works hard to get things done. And in order to do that, we have to have the members and we have to have the sponsors. And as the president, I am very grateful for everyone that has basically extended their hands to help this organization out. We're highly appreciated and thank you.
And I feel like as women, when we come together as one and we put our brains together, we're just an explosion happens. And we can't do this without you guys. We need help, and the more women that we can empower, the more that can help empower us, we can keep this train going. So with that being said, ladies, we're going to let you take it away, Angie.
Thank you, Tasha. Good morning, ladies. My name is Angela Sibley, and I'm the Membership and Sponsorship Director here at Seraphi in Action. It is such a privilege and an honor to be with you today, and I would like to tell you more about some of the programs that we have here at Seraphi in Action. The first of those programs is the Bailey Scholarship Fund. Now, the purpose of this scholarship fund is to assist college students with their educational development as well as promote self-growth. We alluded earlier to the fact that we have been able to award one of these scholarships for $2,000 to a lucky recipient because of our generous donors and members. I'd like to tell you a little bit about that recipient now. Her name is Safari Williams, and she is 21 years old. She's currently attending Texas Women's University to get her degree as an elementary teacher. She says her grandmother is her inspiration for wanting to become a teacher, and she has given her all of the determination and motivation to finish school. Now, during COVID, Safari, like the rest of us, had a little bit of a hard time, but she has doubled down and she is determined to finish out that degree. And we just lift her up with a scholarship, and we know that she is going to continue to do great things. And as an elementary teacher, she'll be able to impact generations to come. Safari, congratulations. The second of our programs that I would like to talk to you about is our Magnificent Motherhood program. Now, if you're a single or married mother in need of mental, physical, financial, and emotional support, this is an ideal program to become a part of. Safari in Action will provide financial support in regard to the following: life coaching, child development, financial philanthropy, and mother's self-love. If you'd like to know more about each of these things, please reach out to our website or don't hesitate to ask any questions at all. The last of our programs that I would like to tell you about is our program for the deaf and blind in action. The acronym for that is DBIA. So the purpose of this program is to help mothers who are deaf or blind, or mothers who have deaf or blind children. The ways that we will be able to assist these mothers are the following: mainstream education, extended trainings and certifications, advanced educational programs, support to lead independent and fulfilling lives, employment assistance, resume writing, and classes to improve interviewing skills, and of course, emotional support in these tough times. Seraphi in Action has such wonderful programs, all aimed to help women and encourage them and bring us together in society so that we can lift each other up and lift others up as well. Thank you so much for being here again with us today. We appreciate you, your donations, your sponsorships, and your memberships. We couldn't do it without you.
Woo, child. This was a great conference. I have been fed, I am stuffed, and I'm ready to excel and recharge and rejuvenate and rebirth my whole life. I'm ready to rekindle and be the best mother that I know I can be. And using the tools that these wonderful speakers have given to me to excel in my life. And I hope you have received the same thing. Before I close, I want to thank a few people. First, I want to thank my team. I want to thank my team for working hard and diligently to get this done, to get our organization up and running. I am very proud of each and every one of you and know that I do want you to succeed. Thank you for dealing with my tough love and my tough deliverables. You have went beyond my expectations, and I thank you for that. I also want to acknowledge my right-hand person, Natasha Poole. Natasha Poole is my VP of operations, director of operations, and she keeps the ball rolling. She is the gel, the pulse that keeps everything balanced for me. And it's always good to have a right-hand person that can deal and move with you as well as move with them. We work together as a team, and we are a very good example of different personalities working together as women to get it done. And I know I'm being windy with this, but I want to put that out there. It is always said that women cannot work together and exceed, different types of women. And we have totally different personalities, but we get the job done. We understand the end results despite, and we communicate. And I want to say that online because mothers that are trying to be entrepreneurs, you can get things done with another woman. Keep elevating and keep bossing up. Keep communicating, but at the end of the day, respect that y'all gonna disagree to disagree. And y'all know the end result. I'm gonna get off my tangent on that part, but I want to give her shout outs that I really appreciate you for making the vision, helping me pave the vision and the mission for our nonprofit. Next, I want to thank these wonderful speakers. Joy Jackson of Joy, speaking of joy, thank you, my girl. The wonderful Miss Monica Lewis of the Monica Lewis Etiquette School in Houston, Texas. Didn't she rock on her topic? Last, I want to talk about Adrienne E. Bell. She was phenomenal. She was a phenomenal speaker. She is part of KS Media and Publishing. Then I want to talk about the college speaker, Zoe Johnson. We're so proud of you that you stepped out and showed your leadership skills, your speaking skills. You were phenomenal. And I thank